So we started. Hello. Oh my god.
Oh, Jim, you know what today is?
What is that? What is all that confounded noise?
It's the new Game Time intro. You know what that means?
No, I don't, because it's brand new. Where'd that come from? It's very chaotic.
Yep, it's new. It's Game Time's chaotic. That means, whoa,
Yeah, it
error
is
with my
chaotic. Your
camera.
camera fell over and everything.
Yeah, that's right. Game Time's chaotic. But welcome to Game Time week
Is
2
that on our
of
new poster? Is that our new slogan? Game time is chaotic.
maybe. But welcome to the week 2 of the
Would you
Spoontacular.
describe game time as unhinged?
Maybe. But do you know what? Speaking of which, do you know what's also crazy here at Game Time?
The intro and the countdown and the loud music and the alarms, that's crazy. That's all crazy.
Yeah, but also going on in sports today.
I don't really care for sports that much, but I mean, what's going on?
Jim, do you know what Game Time is? A sports podcast show.
Absolutely, I'm a founder of it.
You're one. Yes, you are. But we have a very special breaking news.
Okay, what's hot off the presses? Are you talking about the breaking news of the Baltimore Texans score right now?
Yes.
Man, this
SBS
breaking
show.
news is gonna age like bread.
Also, welcome back, Jim. We miss you, man.
I missed you. You didn't tell me about the show, and all of a sudden you started without me, and you brought in some other host apparently.
Just a fill in for last week on
Fair
last
enough.
Saturday.
No,
Ethan,
fair enough.
if you guys don't remember Ethan, he's one of our moderators here on the channel. We've been
It's
having
not
some
that fake Ethan that was in the chat last week, is it?
Nope. It was a person who got into his account. But don't worry, Ethan, he saved the
Oh
day.
man, Ethan. How old is Ethan?
He's one of our mods. I think
No,
he's
how old is he?
don't know. He doesn't talk about that here on the channel.
Well, if you just by looking at him, what would you guess? What kind of age range is he? Like 15 years old? Would he be in his 20s? You think
I think he's a youth.
a youth? So like under 20 or
Yep,
over 20?
yep. But
Do you think
anywho,
he's in high school?
I think so.
What did he talk about when he came on? Well, like do an impression. What does his voice sound like?
I think he sound like I can't remember, but you
Does he
go
sound
watch.
like, "Oh, hey, Edmund, yeah, we're talking about football." Does he sound like that?
Yeah. But
I
anywho,
like, "Oh,
like
hey, thanks for making me a mod, and man, this is me,
he was
Ethan."
Jim. He was a mod during our live miss,
Of course he was. Is
and
he where is he from?
don't remember. He doesn't talk about that here on Game Time, but
Why? You don't ask him these things? Are you friends with this person?
yeah, look, let's just continue on breaking news. But Jim,
Well, but real quick, like, who's his team then? Who's he rooting for? This is a sports show. We should know who his team is.
yeah, he's probably rooting for the Texans, but he's a college fan.
He's a college fans?
Yeah. Oh, he was at the Michigan game. He was at the Michigan game.
Oh, so he likes Michigan. Maybe he's from Michigan, but we'll never know.
Yeah, but anywho, but Jim, last week you were at LA.
I was, yes, I was in Anaheim, my dude. I was at Disneyland.
I thought you were at the Rams game. We were covering that game last
Oh, well,
week on
I
Tuesday.
also went to the Rams game as well.
Yeah, but
There was a part during like it was a few downs after halftime, and I said, "Third down." You could kind of hear me on the live broadcast. Did you hear me?
I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna talk with.
Will you
I was.
check it out later, like today?
Yep.
Okay, and
Oh,
you'll let me know.
so Jim, we're on the R Division RD right now here at the on our second week of the Spoontacular, no, the Souptacular here on Game Time. How you feel about that?
I feel super excited. What is it?
Well, we're on our first game of the week, and you know everybody who I'm choosing to win this season.
Who are you choosing to win?
Well, one, we talked about this on Jim and Ben.
Houston Texans?
Yeah, if one of the guys, your Jim and Ben fans, can bet me about the Texans not going to the playoffs.
Yeah, well, what'd they bet?
$5. Hey,
That's right, $5.
hey, guess what? If Texas made it to the playoffs, you donate Jim and them $5.
That's true, but if they don't, what happened? Well, not make to the playoffs, I thought they had to win.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're in the
For the
playoffs.
Super Bowl.
Yep, that's right. Because we are not covering the Super Bowl. We're off. Remember, if one of the teams made it to the playoffs, game time's gonna be off the air for the Super Bowl weekend. We're taking a break for Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna actually talk to you about this because I don't know how good of a, plan it was to have our live show currently right now during the playoff game, because right now the Texans are playing the Ravens.
Yeah, yeah, good point.
Great
Because
point.
here's the deal. We are Texans. They are trying to catch up right now.
Yep. How are they looking? Are you worried? Are you worried you're gonna lose that $5?
Yeah, yep, yep. I feel like that.
Yeah, it
I
looks like
might
it.
Let's hope Friday I won't come on and suffer the punishment.
Yeah, you might have to though.
Who did I make the bet with again?
Say that again?
Who's the guy who I made the bet with on Jim and Ed?
Wasn't it Mike?
Not Mike
Mike
Steele. I had to punish him. He still had to watch Peppa Pig, you know.
Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
Which episode?
Any of the episodes. He has to watch. Yeah. I don't know if Mike's on right now. Cause
No,
all
I
right.
think he was at the game.
All right. So yeah. But do you know what's interesting?
What's that? What's interesting?
Monday, after that snowstorm in Buffalo, they
Yep.
Monday the game went on.
That was crazy, right? Remember, because they were gonna have the game on a different day?
Yeah, on Sunday.
Isn't that crazy?
I agree. I agree.
Who were you rooting for?
Simple team, Baltimore. No, the Buffalo Bills. They were good. They were amazing. They took out. I was rooting for them, and
Me too. Oh, you
and
know what? Speaking of Buffalo and speaking of the Texans, because you are in Houston, right?
yes, that's correct. I am from Houston. It's my
What do you know
hometown.
about what do you know about this shirt I'm wearing?
It's,
Huh? What do you know about that?
wait a minute. Were you at Houston?
I wasn't in Houston, I was in Florida, but what do you know about that? What is
I
that?
know that's I know there's Bucky's all over the U.S., but
Bucky's, baby. Yeah, you a big fan of Bucky's over in Houston or what?
yep, true fact. Um, when I go on my vacations, I get Bucky's.
What do you get? What's your pick your poison? What do you get? What's your meal of choice at Bucky's?
I get the brisket sandwich with homemade fries,
Ooh.
chips,
Absolute with homemade what?
chips.
Yeah, the Bucky's chips, delicious, right?
Yep,
How many
and
Bucky's shirts do you have?
I have 0 right now, but I do have one thing. I was prepping for today's game time yesterday. It's before I had to go to men's, and if you probably noticed, we've been busy prepping for a very special game time.
What
Gym
men's do you have to go to?
men men's studies. If you notice, Sundays. Some of you guys didn't know this, but it's a true fact, Jim. You know the YouTube channel Calvary Houston?
Of course I do. I was like one of the first 100 subscribers.
Well, you didn't know this.
I did. Whatever you're gonna
Uh,
say, I bet I know it.
um, we have a
Were you?
conference coming up
Conference
March.
in March. See,
Well,
I know what you're saying.
CCA revival is coming
Uh,
up March.
coming in March. Yep.
But here's the deal, guys. If you want everybody at home, if this is a pastor and leader conference, I am part of. I am a youth leader, by the way.
Are you a pastor?
Youth leader.
What's the difference between a youth leader and a pastor?
You serve. I serve for the youth ministry, and the pastor of the Calvary chapels all over the world and or in the U.S. We have the Texas and Oklahoma one. Now, you seen you know who John Randall is, right? The pastor of Calvary Chapel, South OC.
I do know who that is, but you should explain it for the people out there.
Like, if you guys don't know, I'm planning going out. I'm planning going after finishing this half of my life, going to Calvary Bible Institute, which he's one of the teachers there, and he's also the senior pastor of Calvary Chapel South OC, which is in Orange County, California.
So, are you a pastor in training?
No, I'm a leader. I'm
But I
part of.
mean, but yeah, but do you aspire? Like, are you trying to become a pastor in the future?
Yep, I've been now. We've been having some ideas to.
Are you a Protestant?
No, I'm a Christian. I'm part of Calvary Chapel. I'm.
What kind of church is that? What Calvary Chapel? So what is it? Is
It's a Christian church. We study verse by verse.
but it's not like Catholic, it's not Protestant. What type of Christian are you?
It's just people who what our hope is to follow Christ, whoever we are, who we
Are
are.
you are you a Baptist? Are you a
Watch
Mormon?
no watch here. I highly recommend a movie since we're talking about this.
I've probably seen it. Which one though? Of
Do you know who Kelsey Grammer is?
course I do.
You know a
He
movie
was
he
my
was in?
godfather. Hmm?
You, he was in a movie called Jesus Revolution.
Oh, I don't know if I saw that one.
He played the guy named Chuck Smith
Uh-huh. And who's
from
that?
he's the founder of the Calvary Chapel movement.
Is this Calvary Chapel Meadow Mesa?
No, I'm from Calvary, Houston.
Oh. And
And
well, I'm sorry, what was the name of the movie again?
Jesus Revolution.
Jesus Revolution.
Yep. It's also a book. I'm reading the book from the guy who wrote the movie from
Mhm.
Harvest Ministry, Greg Laurie.
I'm looking up your church. Yeah, it says it's a non-denominational Christian church. Huh.
Yep, it is.
Pastored by, do you know Ron Hindi or Ron Hind?
Pastor Ron? Of course I do.
Of course he does. Now, what do they think about you watching wrestling? Do they think that's bad?
Pastor Joe and I sometimes in over my Instagram, Pastor Patrick, they like wrestling. It's I know them. They're my friends.
So they watch wrestling as well. They don't say it's bad. It's okay.
Yeah, because I see. Yeah, because we if you didn't know this, but if you saw the TNA Thanksgiving special with Kurt Angle in the game,
Oh, of course, I watched it.
you saw what they did before they started the show.
Yeah, like they had a big turkey dinner, and they said,
Yeah.
"Gobble gobble gobble, give it the turkey."
Also, out of nowhere, you know what happens out of nowhere in wrestling?
Oh, RKO out of nowhere.
No. Do you want me to say it? Do you know what happened at? Do you know it breaks into out of
Breaks
nowhere?
into a brawl, like a food fight.
Yeah, because also just a surprise. CB, everybody knows I run CBW.
Yeah, everyone knows this.
Listen now, I'm making a huge announcement.
Is this related to Calvary Chapel and becoming a pastor?
Jim, why you
What?
always interrupt me?
No, I'm asking a question because we were just talking about something, and it feels like you went to the next subject because it's related to what we were just talking about.
Because it's because of the sports topic we need to get continue because we got some
I
because
gotcha. I gotcha. All right.
sports
So, what? Well, what do your pastors think about Bucky's? Do they go to Bucky's?
probably when they're on the way to a different Calvary Chapel because we
What
have
do you
many.
think? Brisket sandwich, or maybe like, yeah, have you seen the fudge they have there? Huh? Homemade fudge?
Yeah, I see the homemade fudge, but anywho, like I'm
What's
saying,
your favorite type?
I haven't had the fudge before. I'm gonna try someday. When I'm on my way to a trip, maybe to Dallas, because I may be
Mhm.
doing.
I love this. So next time you go, you got to get a T-shirt.
Okay, I'll try get one before I host. Probably for Thursday's game time if I'm for the summer,
Yep.
because here's the deal. Next time on game time, uh, you I would DM you on Discord, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Beast Caroline from YouTube, who also know as one half of the shooting stars here in Houston for the Astros. You know who I'm talking about.
Sally Morris, I think.
No,
That's one half of the Houston Stars.
no, one half of the Astros shooting stars.
Oh, the Astros shooting stars. You're talking about like Bernadette Williams.
No, B Caroline from YouTube.
Oh, the other Astros shooting stars. All right, I got you. So
Yeah,
what about her?
yeah. Now you get it. But anywho, let's talk about this next matchup. Tomorrow night, we're gonna see something huge. Now, I know Mike is. I talked about this last time.
Mm-hmm.
Mike was supposed to be. If Mike was here, he'll say this. Give me them. Detroit and the in Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Oh, Mike's a big Tampa Bay fan. Be careful.
Yeah, I know. And also, but let's talk about this one since we're on topic of Saturdays. And the 49ers and the Packers. Now, a surprise victory happened last week.
Jeff's a big fan of the Packers, man.
Okay, if you yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
no, I'm sorry. He's a big fan of the Niners. I don't know what I'm saying. No,
yeah.
Jeff's a big Niners fan.
Speaking of which, speaking of nice, you saw after the conference for the championship game for college football, you saw Jimmy Kimmel?
Oh yeah, that's when Jimmy Kimmel said like, "Oh, I'm a baby." Wah, wah, wah. Like after
No.
the
He talked
that,
about Aaron Rodgers and the Pat McAfee show.
oh, you love Pat McAfee though.
Yeah, he talked to he Tuesday. Here's a surprise. Uh, he after the game, after he got back from right here to Houston for the championship game, he talked about the game, the show.
He did, and
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers came back and talked about him.
yeah. He made a list. You know he Aaron Rodgers made a discussion about that. A list of people.
Yeah, the Epstein list. What do you know about it?
Here's the deal. Do you know who
Yeah,
was on the list?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, and do you know what he did? He talked about it. I really wanna show it on the show, but should I play it?
Yeah, go ahead and play it. So yeah, so what you took from it is that Jimmy Kimmel is on the Epstein list, right?
No.
Oh, so what did you take from it?
I'm just talking. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about to the people
I'm
at home.
fiending. I'm fiending to know what you're talking about.
I'm
That's what makes us such a great broadcasting team because I'm always fiending over here.
yeah, but
You know that.
yeah,
Everybody
I'm
knows
not,
this.
yeah, because I'm gonna
Everyone
give
knows
you.
about me fiending.
I'm gonna make you shocked by
You gotta
hearing this.
say it though. You gotta. Everybody knows that I'm fiending.
Yeah, if if you see someone in the chat, can you greet them for me?
Yeah. There's no one in the chat.
And yeah, I found it. Alright, so and yeah, here. Oh, I found it. I found it. It's from. It was 11 days ago that. And yeah,
You need to know about this Epstein list. I'm really glad you brought it up because I've been fiending to talk about it.
yep. Now this Einstein list has. I found it, and look who it is, Kimmel.
Epstein list.
Yeah.
For our first show of of 2024, which is already a crazy year, particularly for me. Did you hear this story about me and Aaron Rodgers, the former quarterback for the Packers? All right. So what happened is he's a Jets quarterback now. He went on a show on ESPN, the Pat McAfee show, and out of the blue insinuated that I was nervous because the Jeffrey Epstein list was.
I think he means the Albert Einstein list.
It wouldn't, and that he was going to pop a bottle of something to celebrate when he did. And then it did come out. And of course, my name wasn't on it and isn't on it and won't ever be on. I don't know Jeffrey Epstein.
The list didn't come out. I don't know what he's talking about. If we were getting real, but go ahead.
He talked about he's going to talk about more about it through the Pat McAfee show. Now,
what is your takeaway from this? What are you thinking about this? What do you think about it? Whose side are you
on? I'm on Aaron's side.
Yep.
Because he did answer what Jimmy said from. I was watching the show on Tuesday afternoon. He did talk a little bit about it.
Mm-hmm.
What Jimmy responded. He responded from Jimmy.
That's true.
And you got any comment about so far what Jimmy said?
I think he's lying.
I agree. Since we're probably bringing, and also, so you guys don't know, this is an exclusive show for this week because Tuesday we do our normal shows.
Okay, what do you mean?
Tuesdays we do we're gonna be breaking down more of this updates on the list.
So where's this? Oh, on Tuesday we're gonna get into the list even more.
Yeah. Oh hang on, we got someone. Hey,
Ryan. We got Ryan in the chat. We're talking about the Epstein list. I didn't bring it up.
Yep, I found out Tuesday after the championship game for Jimmy Kimmel.
That's true. Jimmy Kimmel taught this young man about the Epstein list. Take from that what you will.
Yeah, he's the more of it.
I've never met Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not on a list. I was not on a plane or an island or anything ever. And I suggested that if Aaron wanted to make false and very damaging statements like that we should do it in court so he could share his proof with like a judge. Because, when you hear a guy who won a Super Bowl and did all the State Farm commercials say something like this, a lot of people believe it.
All right. So far, that's...
Boo, Jimmy Kimmel, boo. Where'd you go?
Sorry. We're almost out of time, by the way, Jim.
You're out of time?
Yeah, but we will be covering more of this. Do you want to take the outro?
What happened?
Something hit in the family. But you want to close it out?
Okay. Well, just for the family to be fully aware, I didn't bring this up. You brought this up.
Yeah.
If anyone asked, you brought this up, not me.
You want to close it out?
I'd give it to you, my sir, to close it out.
Oh, thank you as always, Jim. Because this is not a podcast.
This is the podcast.
Yep. As always, that's Jim over there.
Over there? No, over there?
And I'm in, I'm right here. This has been, wanna say Jim?
Yep, that's N-Man.
That's Jim.
Now point to me. Yep, there you go.
That's
These
Jim.
are the boys. You're listening on the podcast, you don't know what we're doing.
We hope we get guests on soon.
Go to Buc-ee's. Go get something at Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Probably when but we'll probably get a game time loud soon. That's the game plan, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you, N-Man. Go Texans.
Yep. Game time, baby. Yes, Ryan, thank you for stopping by. And as always, people who made some delays from the first half of the show, I'm very sorry, but we'll see you guys Tuesday for our normal game time episodes. That's Jim. I'm N-Man, and we'll see you Tuesday, guys. Have a great rest of the game. And go Texans, go other teams.
See you later, everybody.